Take these few last moments to make sure you have everything you need. If you need something to sit up on, grab it. If you need a blanket towards the end, go ahead and grab that now. If you want to sit with your warm beverage during class, that's what I like to do. Pull my music control a little bit closer. And finding our nice, tall, seated position, grounding down through your sits bones, up through the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders back. And like we usually do, go ahead and soften the gaze. Or close the eyes. Whatever's most comfortable for you in your space. Start to notice where the breath is. Where's the body? We always start with this beginning check-in of where am I and what's going on, so that way at the end of practice we can really see if anything may have shifted during our time together. Starting to take conscious control of the breath, bringing it down into the belly, deepening the breath, lengthening the breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Pulling the belly button in and up to squeeze out all the air, but without tension. Starting to add movement to the breath, we're going to begin with shoulder rolls, and we're going to inhale the shoulders up, and we're going to exhale, we're going to roll them back and down. Go ahead and start this at your own pace, matching the breath to movement. Inhale up, exhaling down. You can keep the breath in and out the nose. You can take the breath in the nose and out the mouth. By using the nose, we get to temper the air, warm it up for the lungs, not to mention everything that gets to filter it out, the mucus, the hairs inside of the nose, to clean the air a little bit better for the lungs than would through the mouth. Last time in this direction. Inhaling up. Full exhale down. And reverse. Continuing to roll those shoulders forward, inhaling them up and exhaling them down. Checking into the spine, into the belly. Is the spine still long? Is the neck long? Is the belly button pulled in towards the spine to protect the low back as we sit here? Whatever you are, bring yourself to an exhale. Allow the shoulders to lower. Gently drop the head forward, chin towards the chest. We're going to go right into our head circles. I'm beginning by going to my left. Nice and slow, with gentle care. Exhaling down, inhaling back. And when you've completed 3 in this one direction, reverse it. All of the nerves that go throughout throughout the entire body make their way through this short little neck. So be very, very gentle of how you treat it. Checking into the spine, into the belly. Where do they stand? Gently bring your head back up to center. Stretch your right leg out long. Lift both arms up. Take an inhale. And on an exhale, turn towards that knee with a gentle twist and come down towards the foot, grabbing the foot, shin, knee, whatever it is that you can grab a hold of. Pulling in the belly button towards the spine, protecting the low back. If you have a blanket nearby or something, now's a good time that you can experiment with it. That maybe you prop up underneath that knee for a little extra support. So it's not just dumping into the ground if you're hyperextended. Lengthening the tailbone away from the crown. Full belly breath. Inhale. And exhale. Last deep inhale here. Exhale, fold over. Relax the head, neck, shoulders down. Release the belly, release the back. Push into the ground to roll up through the back. Come all the way up to seated. Grab underneath that knee, help bring pulling in that foot. We're going to switch legs. Bringing left foot out to the side, right foot into center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, quarter twist towards that knee, and exhale your way down. Pulling in the belly towards the spine, lengthening the head away from the tail. Gripping toe, shin, knee, whatever's most accessible. Maybe this side is the same as the other. Maybe it needs a little bit more support. Either way, I know I'm bringing my blanket underneath my knee to protect my hyperextension. Lengthening tailbone away from crown. Rolling shoulder blades down the back. Deep inhale. Full exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale, relax forward completely. Release the head, release the neck, shoulders, belly. Fall forward. See if you can relax all other parts of the body that may want to tense up during this time. This is a full stretch of release. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, push into the ground, roll it up. Bring both knees up, fold them in. You're going to keep those feet flat on the floor and then just hug your knees. Let your head drop towards those kneecaps. If you can really squeeze them together and that's comfortable, that's cool. Otherwise, you can also work with a slightly open where they're in line with the hips. But again, this is just a seated child's pose. Just allowing the back to relax for a moment. The neck. Giving our legs a moment to rebound before moving on. Push down through the sits bones to begin to roll up through the spine to sit up. Gently make your way onto all fours. If you have tile in your house or hardwood floor, or maybe even the carpet's just not cushiony enough, you can always put a folded up blanket underneath the knees for a little bit of extra cushion, a little bit of extra padding there. Checking in, making sure knees are directly under hips, palms are directly under shoulders. Roll the shoulders back, blades down the spine, collarbones open, lengthen the head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the belly button into the spine, just checking into this new position. First time today. Last exhale. Pulling that belly button into the spine, tightening the lower abdominals, lengthening the spine long. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the hips. And exhale, reverse. Drop the head, tailbone towards forehead, heart to the sky. And reverse. Inhale. Drop into cow. Exhale, pull up into cat. Push the earth away. In every position, pushing the earth away with the hands and with the knees. Matching your movement to your breath. Inhaling down and exhaling up. Inhale your way back to center. Exhale to tighten the belly to prepare. Inhale, we're going to lift left hand up. Spiral up. Exhale, we're going to drop that hand down. Thread the needle. Leave the hips up. All about that shoulder stretch. You can stay here or you can stretch the other hand long. You would still like a little bit more of an opening on that shoulder that's on the ground. You can bring your opposite hand around. Bring your right hand underneath the shoulder. Push down into the ground as you lift the left hand up. Spiral towards the sky. Exhale, float the left hand down. Toes together, knees apart. Push back, child's pose. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your way up to all fours. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, leave the knees bent, arms are straight. Taking our first downward dog. Nod the head yes. Shake it no. Push all 10 fingertips into the ground. Begin to tread the legs. Stretching one leg completely and then the other. Hips up to the sky, ears in line with shoulders. Crown of the head pointed in the same directions as your thumbs. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, come to a plank, sending your weight forward over the hands. Fingertips gripping the earth. Tail in line with the crown of the head, in line with the heels. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull the belly up. Hips up. Return to your downward dog. And begin to tread. Walking out the feet, switching one leg and then the other. Are you still breathing? Is it in rhythm with your movement? Take a deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, send the weight forward, come back to your plank. Gently begin to lower the knees to the ground. Pull the belly button into the back of the spine. Gently lower to the ground in one piece with control. Turn to your favorite cheek and just lay down for a moment. Take a moment of rest. Bring the hands in underneath the shoulders. Begin to push your way up. Coming to all fours. Planting the palms underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Lengthen the spine. Inhale here. Exhale to pull the belly button in. Finding the supported posture, preparing with our next inhale, we lift the right hand up. We take a spiral towards the sky. Exhale, we dive that hand down and under, thread the needle, shoulder to the ground. You can leave your other hand here, you can lengthen it forward. Full breath in, full breath out. Bring that left hand underneath the shoulder. Pushing into the ground to come up, lifting your right hand up to the sky, spiral. Exhale, float that hand back down to the ground. Toes together, knees apart, push your way back to a child's pose. Rest the forehead on the ground. Begin to send your weight back into the hands, tucking the toes, shifting the weight up and back, coming into our downward dog. You can keep the knees bent, you can stretch the legs all the way. Hips are up, heels are energized towards the ground. Come forward to our plank. Bending the knees, walk your hands back in towards your feet. Plant the heels into the ground. If you can stay touching the ground, cool. If not, reach towards it. Drop your head. Completely fall to this forward fold. We're going to take our palms to our low back. We're going to use them to push the tailbone down towards the ground as we roll up. Chest, then shoulders, then neck, then head, then drop the hands. Stand tall, take a deep breath in. And exhale. Go to step feet together if they're not already. Move this out of my way. 1 second. Let me fix the thing. Right, bringing those feet together if they're not already. Standing nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Lift those arms overhead. Small back bend. Exhale, palms come through heart center, rolling down to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands come to the knees. Just to give them somewhere to be, not for support. Exhale, down, forward fold. Walk it forward into your plank. Inhale. Exhale to stay. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lower to the ground in one piece. Inhale, lift the shoulders, neck, and head. Exhale, down. Tuck the toes. Engage the belly button. Exhale, push down to come up all the way to your downward dog. Walk the hands into the feet on an exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, stretching the knees. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Palms down. Step it together if the feet came apart. Again, a little bit faster now. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Full breath to walk it out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to drop. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale, prepare, exhale, move. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Sweep it all the way up. Exhale the palms down. Step it together. Take it one more time on your own time. Maybe spending a little bit more time in one stretch or moving through something a little bit quicker. One more time, let's sweep the arms up. We're going to exhale it down. We're going to walk out to our plank straight away. Inhale here. Exhale, push up to your downward dog. If you have the space for it, you're going to bring your right heel up to the sky, keeping it parallel, and then when it has to, turn it out. Circle that ankle. And let that foot fall back to open the knee and the hip. Stretch that foot back up to the ceiling. Point the toes, float it back down to your downward dog. Gently lower the feet and the knees to the ground. Toes together, knees apart, push back. Child's pose. Drop the head to the earth. Maybe you even circle your arms all the way down and around for some baby pose. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Push your way up to all fours. Tuck the toes, lift it up. Come to your downward dog. Send that right heel up. Then turn it out. Circle the ankle. Send that foot back as you open the hip. Bring that foot back up to the ceiling. Float it down to the earth. Gently lower the knees to the ground, toes together, knees apart. Last time here, child's pose. Walk your hands over to the left side, staying in child's pose. Bringing your right palm over the left. And on your next exhale, walk your way over to your right side. Switching, bringing the left palm on top of the right. Walk your hands back to center. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Gently push your way up to sitting on your heels. Gently make your way all the way to your back. Bring your feet flat on the floor and fold your knees up to have them pointing to the ceiling. Just take some windshield wipers here. Letting your knees sway side to side. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, let the knees fall all the way over to the left. Stretch that right leg long across the body. Deep twist. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, use the belly button to help pull you back to center. Let the knees fall all the way over to the right side this time. Take that left leg long across for a deep twist in the opposite direction. Maybe you get the head involved. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you let that belly button pull you back to center. Come back to your back. We're going to settle into our Savasana here. So do what you need to really get comfortable. If that's taking a sip of water or turning off the lights in your room or getting a blanket to tuck yourself in or a pillow to relax your head on. I like to do a little of D, all the above. So find your comfortable position on your back. Let the legs roll out, turn out naturally. Don't worry about pointing or flexing the feet. Relax the palms open towards the sky. Allowing the collarbones to be wide and the shoulder blades to settle towards the ground. And get out your last minute wiggles. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, squeeze the hands into fists, point the feet really hard, make a face, and deep full exhale, powerful go. Relax everything down. Can you relax the toes, the tops of the feet? Can you relax your arches and your ankles? allow your shins, quads to be soft. What about your hamstrings and your calves? Can you let the backs of your legs be heavy on the ground? Let the full weight of the pelvis and the belly drop into the earth. On your next exhale, allow the rib cage to settle. Shoulders to fall open. Can you completely allow the arms to release into gravity? Can you relax the palms and the fingertips? What about the neck? Can you release the front of the neck, allow it to be soft? Finding a relaxed length in the back of your neck. Chin pulling in slightly as it's its natural position. Can you relax the face, your cheeks, your nose, your lips? Can you release tension from the space between the eyebrows? Can you let your scalp completely release? Invite in a deep belly breath. Release it on a full exhale. Start to wiggle the toes, fingers. Circling the wrists and the ankles. Bring the hands above your head and stretch hands away from your feet, just like you're waking up. New day, new start, big stretch. And exhale down. Bring those knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze, lift the head and shoulders up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, stretch big, turn into a giant X on the ground. Inhale, hands away from feet, big stretch, in. Exhale, pull yourself into a tight little ball, exhale. Start to rock yourself forward and back on your back. Giving yourself a small massage. Activating the belly to help pull you up. Finding your way back into your comfortable seated position. Grounding down through your sits bones yet again. Lengthening through the spine and out the crown. Roll those shoulders back. Bring your palms together, thumbs towards the heart, prayer position with the hands, elbows up, shoulders back. Lift the heart, slightly tuck in the chin. Just allow yourself to drop inside. Take notice of the breath. Take notice of the body. Take notice of the mind and spirit. What may have shifted for you in this last 45 minutes? What might still be the same? What of this, if any, might you use to start your day? To give you a little bit more energy, a little bit more life, a little bit more breath. Just taking these last few moments to breathe in gratitude, breathe in reverence. For what you do, for the breath that supports you, the body that holds you, and the spirit that sustains you. Peace to all, love to all, light to all. Satnam. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.